And we're back with no singing this time. As I look around, we have to try and find this Delilah guy and give him the stones for what's her name. I think he's in the Seamstress Union now that I think about it, or else it wouldn't let me go straight there. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door. Heads raised, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. The writer in this is really good. Taking a close look, you can see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'd be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Mrs. Caputo is tending the bar herself when Paco carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays her eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eyes. Fear. This woman is face down hellhounds by the side of Mrs. Caputo, as her staring at the floor and mumbling. "How dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor?" "I'm sorry, I had a run that went bad." "I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further." "Oh, she told you." "Is that an orc chick behind the bar? Disgusting." But some people like that. "You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business." "Hi. My apologies again." "Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle." "Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be." "I can't afford a cyber arm." "I'm aware of your financial situations. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honor. Now go bleed somewhere else." "Yes, ma'am." "Oh, I can afford my body now." Oh, come on. Her anger at Coyote's rashness washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. Oh, she's thankful. "Oh, she gave me 1,000. Sweet. It's not often that we see acts like this in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Please, remuneration, which is probably the cash. This looks like my kind of place. Whiz, I could use, but I am honored. Thank you." "You're most welcome. You will find that there's more to the union that meets the eye. Below us is a small facility exclusively for discriminating independent operators like yourself. In it, you will find, oh, sweet, a fully equipped cyberdock and a secure place to rest when the direct hits the fan. You are quite the entrepreneur. Play GAFFC on the piano. Normally, I require a percentage of the income for the use of the facility, but as I said, you are family. Consider it on the house." So let's go ahead first, and let's spend... We gotta increase our body again. And this way we're going to be able to take a lot of... There we go. Yeah, this way we got all kinds of stuff. That's good. And we got all kinds of money, too. Is Paco still with me? I lost Coyote. Is Paco still with me? Hey, Paco's still with me! Even though he's not bad. You know, he's got pistols and SMGs and stuff, but... How may I be of service? Is Mr. Delilah here tonight? Yes, in the back bar. That's where he's... You mentioned Coyote's crusade. What is it? In the royal, but managed to escape that life. Her cousin was not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through the chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. If you don't mind, how did you get involved in all this? I am a former runner. Oh, who knew? Now I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Are there any Johnsons or Fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delisle, you may wish to speak to Von Grass. He is often stateside. Von Grass is most often a receiver of found artifacts, but occasionally he has work. Another round of whatever the hell you are. That's Von Grass. Is busy talking on his calmly, checking his heads-up display and motioning to a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the quick sense he likes to look busy. I'm on grass, make it quick, business good, talk to me. Oh, great. He's LA. Mrs. Kubuto says you're a fixer. Nothing for you tonight, sorry. I'm doing a thing right now. Talk to you later. Oh, hey, guy, one more thing. I'm a fence too. Come see me. Okay, so I guess I can sell stuff I find. Where's this Mr. Delilah? I need to... Johnny Clean. Where's the safe house? Said I should go to the safe house, but I don't quite... Piano's a little out of tune. Check it out. Mr. Clue is... Where's... I'm looking for Mr. Delilah. The hulking troll bouncer. We have have your back. I didn't. Paco and I tracked her down. Always wondering what she saw in him, but I guess he ain't all bad. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. You feel protective over the people here, immensely, toward anyone who walks through that door, be they employee or patron. Mind if I ask you some questions? You hear anything else about Sam's death? Saying was the Ripper, but people, you know where I can find a fence? How long have you been working for Mrs. Kubuto? After I awoke, took me in, gave me... Do you have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that big? I should be going. Okay, yeah, that was... Where's Mr. Delilah? I still... Rare stones. And test tube. So I've still got some stuff. Okay, maybe I can talk to Mrs. Kubuto again, and or maybe I have to have Coyote before I get to go. Talk to me, talk to me. Nope, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go do the piano. Maybe he's downstairs because he's kind of a runner, I think. Play chopsticks, inspect the piano. It's because the piano is bolted to the wall. A close look reveals skid marks that slides to the left. Play GAFFC. They spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend into the Union safe house. The entrepreneur, Mrs. Kubuto, has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans. I wasn't finished reading that. Hello. Oh, but it's got awesome theme music. Welcome. No bunks available, but you got this. Oh, I have a stash? Sweet. What am I looking for? Need to meet all the black market vendors first. Hey! Oh goodness. Algernon, you sound magical. Past the ball, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of the holy hell, this guy is weird. Good evening, young human, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Half-Dream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best of magical foci, spells, and fetishes. Oh, let me see what you got. Aim, dispel magic, mind wipe, target ignores all enemies. Last 2 rounds. Stun bolt, acid stream, distraction. Lightning bolt. I like my lightning bolt. Is mana bolt a weapon? I have power bolt. Those are conjurations. That's chi casting. That's spirit summoning. Okay, so yeah, no. I don't see anything else I need besides that. What to do? What to do? I'm probably never going to need to... So, here, let me... And drag that there. Okay, so it does less damage, but it also makes their AP go down. So, these two would be a hell of a combo. Yeah, Lightning Bolt has a much longer cooldown. Mana Ball is good for... and I got healing. Okay, so that's pretty good. How do I sell? View stash, sell items. Yeah, I don't need weakened armor anymore, so... Thank you, Eric Mersman. Do you have armor for me? Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, but not that you look bad now or anything, but each one of you will keep on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Yeah, show me what you got. Put 'em up, and show me what you got. Okay, so I own the whatever armor, which grants me a bonus in willpower. I want to keep the willpower bonus because it's letting me have a lot of extra damage. What do you mean, no credit? TB Government. Theodore Buster Government is a well-groomed orc dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. Hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness it presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and when he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, holy hell, right? Bunker Buster Government at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer for Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. What exactly do you sell here? Things that go bang. Ooh, cool. I also teach safety and instructional course every weekend. This weekend, we're covering bayonets, mark my words, and making a comeback. I don't really need... And I'm going to... Let me sell the grenade I have because I have Mana Bolt. And I'm not really much on the jazz, so that's another 75. Nuyen makes the world go around. What he's got? He's got a ton of pistols, Uzis, submachine guns, shotguns, melee weapons, grenades, smoke bombs. So basically, if I had chosen nothing right now, thanks. Basically, if I had chosen a character depending on weapons and equipment, he would have been great. But I'm a mage. Every inch of the tech clove, is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can make it for you. What's a deck? You jack into the Matrix, or in the context of a run, when you jack into the local node or facility, and ESPs you can carry and the firepower of your base Matrix. What's a program? Program is defend your avatar. There are. What's ESP? Johnny, do you want to take this one? Sure. How the hell did you get down here? When you infiltrate a facility or run and you have a team, when you jack into the Matrix, you're alone. That's where ESPs come in. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program, which, when you deploy, it manifests as another team member in the Matrix. Different ESPs. What do you have for sale? I'm not going to be able to use it because I don't have. Yeah, he's got. See, all this stuff is really expensive. I'll see you later. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to a resident decker, my good friend, Johnny Clean. Johnny seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny is once as hot and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. How is decking used? The decking skill is often used just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, but occasionally a run will have the option of the equipment to go into a local matrix land of the facility to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of old systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. Is it true you were part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So if he is sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days, for your health and his, best let the subject. Okay, so did I meet all the? I thought, didn't I just meet everybody? Unless that's a vendor. Which she may be, actually, the vendor. Make it quick, I need to up. There's a freaking little demon next to her. Thanks for helping me out back there. No, Sheen, you should be okay now. Well, see, it's gonna take years. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area, watch some Trivid. I have some questions first. Cow, can't you see? I don't care. Leave the face. Cowdy looks both better and worse. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Dark Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost good as new. Better, really? Can I talk to you for a few minutes, Coyote, about Sam? Sam's dead. Holy dreck, Sam! I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a diamond spot. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Me too. You were friends? We ran together. Got it. Guess it was the same way for me in a way. We drank together. Sam just had a way of charming you. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. He served Sam the night he died. What do you remember? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know. Met him. He's a charmer too. I like yeah, I don't need to hear that. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing back, but good. Eventually, he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what, and Mrs. Kubito wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. He said he got loud. What was he saying? Standard Sam Druck, how he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad, but Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to forget. Sam was sick? Dying? Oh, really? Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. Did he say how he got better? He said his mom helped him out. Never said how. Did Sam have any enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his rear kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did he live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. Thank you, Coyote. Now I need you to... What? What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royal Run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't recover the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. I will. Investigate Sam's bunk. What we got? The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillow, Found an old photograph that's seen a lot of wear. The pictures of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock at the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tied around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. What's on the back? Written in a woman's hand, all the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, summer of 2040. Taking the photo. Okay, so how do I meet all the black market vendors? Maybe I need to go back and talk to you. Are you a black market vendor? In the Shadowrun circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread, but in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamanistic fetishes. This is sixth world medicine of the highest caliber. The doctor himself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. Impressive work, no shame. You're welcome. I gotta say that your talents may be going to waste down here. High praise for a simple arm swap, especially since she wouldn't let me repair her face. She knows you eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service medbay under a dive bar in the slum. Don't be, this is a Shadowrunner bar after all. Up for a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for the runs. I may not be as mobile as Dark Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Tell me more about trauma kits. Fully automized stabilization units that include a defib, spray-on, scare-in, and medical nanobots that can save runners' life if you move fast. So if you're bleeding out, one of those can hit you back on your feet. Exactly, but you have to be quick. This is Dark Wagon's own field tech, but even their stuff has limits. What cyberware do you have available? Okay, I don't. %3 to hit, and those that want to use a smart link weapon. Yeah, but see, all this stuff's going to take my essence, and I don't want that. I see shamanistic fetishes. You're a shaman too. While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I am trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. She's pretty freaking sweet. What's that on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. What medical supplies you got? Oh god, these are expensive as hell. So we got basic trauma kit. Yeah, I'm gonna buy one, just because I used. Yeah, and this one, the advanced medical kit that heals you. Yeah, this one. So we got 2 10s and we have the heal spell, so I can be a good supporter. Yay! Wait, do I not get anything for that? I mean, that was an objective. Yeah, I'll be right back, Coyote. I'm gonna go do the other thing. What do we got? Deliver the stones to Mr. Delilah. Oh, there he is. Hey there, Delilah. I got stones to give you right now. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the ear of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. What business? I got no business for you. We're here with Coyote. She's indisposed of the moment. At the mention of Coyote, he gives you my full attention. Why did you say so? Coyote is late. My client's getting anxious. Where is she? She's downstairs in her medbay. Got her arm torn off on the job. No kidding? Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So who are you two? Cal. He's Paco. The guys that got you goods. What difference does it make? This is Coyote's boyfriend. Paco, I'm Cal. What is this, a romance trid? I don't give a about boyfriends. Where's the stones? Hold back the best stone. Hold back the pebble with the runes on. I'm just going to give them all. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye, moving quickly through what appeared to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he comes across an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets. Okay, you done good, but you're late. And Coyote knows that in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems. Is that good? Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. Looks like you impressed him. I no offense, Von Gas, follow me. Dang it, this Hebrew stone could have been... Probably would have been impressive, but... I guess it's okay that we did do that. So let's... Now we got business, Mr. Von Gas. Fiddling with his cyber eye while noodling on his PDA. You're back, still busy. What's your story? Dang, I don't have the charisma. We need to fence some stones. You the right guy? Stones? I don't know, I might be. Let me see him. You hear the servos in his cyborg whirl as a magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000. I don't have the strength, the etiquette, or the charisma. Sounds good, pay me. It's not fantastic, but it's better than nothing, I guess. So now we just gotta go back to Coyote. And right now we're going to stop here because this video is starting to get really long, and we'll be back.